It's your boy Zappa, professional stage ninja, and welcome back to Valkyrie Profile, UnDubbed. So, we must do one very important thing for the end of this chapter. Our one transfer for this chapter finally qualifies. Lenneth, you qualify. Get thee off to Asgard. And what we're going to actually do, real quick, is check Cash's equipment. You may have your sword. That's all good. You're not taking anything important. Nope. Cashel, get thee off to Asgard. Alright, so let's fix up our party. No, we're going to leave it empty because a slot shall be filled very soon. So let's skip to the next chapter. The goddess Freya has summoned you. This chapter is concluded. Begin the sacred phase. Asgard War status. Aesir has gone up +3, Vanir has dropped 3, and the other forces, which I have fathomed are various giants, dwarves, elves, who knows, remains the same. We are firmly in control. Let's check. So we're going to start with Squad the First. Belinus. How do they call it? First Platoon. Stop fortress construction and activities recognized. Let's check this out first. Belinus, your exploits of late astonish me. Ah, thank you, my lord. I shall try to live up to your hopes. Good. Expect much of you indeed. Got a little pat on the head. Good job. Stop the fortress construction. Oh, well, let's read this other stuff. Ordered ranked to 60th level god. Preparation of main roads. Preparation of lines of defense. Patrol around Fort Garudo. 20 points for ranger roll and ferocious attack. 1 point for finding a trap. 3 points for discovering a healing area. And then stop this construction. Let's see how fast this text scrolls. Stop construction of fortress. Delsru, first platoon. The enemy is building a fort on Delsru Hill between Valhalla and Jotunheim. Always read that so fast, expecting more dialogue to be on screen. I mean, come on. A fortress at Delsru? Those Vanir rats. This pleases me not. We must not let them control that area. Yes, we must prevent this by all means. Fortunately, the fort is not finished. Send out the first platoon to stop that bolt. First platoon sets out for Delsru Hill to prevent construction. The first platoon sets out for Delsru Hill to prevent construction of the fort. Victory. Alright. Let's check out second platoon, Lawford. Awarded rank 11 to level god. Duty protects Wow, what's wrong with me today? Duty to protect supply troops. Inspection of Sonder region. Destruction of experimental equipment. And we get +2 points for conversation with Tyr. 20 for major roll and ferocious attack. 3 for finding and disabling a trap in the path. 1 to procure food. And more exploits recognized. And here's another pat on the head for you. But who's doing the patting? Lawfer, your exploits of late astonish me. I expect much of you, Because I am easily astonished. Yes, thank you, Lord Thor. I will not disappoint you. You are very confident, but that may also be your weakness. I'm sorry, sir. Yes, well, do not overestimate your abilities. I see. Neat. Dialogue with Tyr. And I don't mean McDowell. What? That's something. Lawfer. As a human, you are a good person. But I wonder about you as a warrior. Tyr. While resting in the fort, Tyr suddenly approaches and speaks. I have no complaints about your fighting abilities. Now, now this could be a graphical error due to emulation, but that right there says "Wonat," so that could also be a typo. What worries me is your fortitude. You demand high moral principles in battle and seek justice by your actions. But battle is no place for dreamers. Be careful. A moment's distraction invites death. Don't die a meaningless death again. That is all I have to say. Tch. For being scolded, 2 points. Deep in the mirage. Deep in the Mirage, Bada Desert, 2nd Platoon. It's been discovered that Vanir have established a base in Bada Desert. They have been disguising it thus far as an artificially created mirage. The base cannot be allowed to remain. Thor has decided to deploy the 2nd Platoon. That's it? Hey, there's a base over there. Go punch it. Okay. In Hariatachi. Llewellyn, 3rd Platoon. Evaluation of desired abilities, 37 points. Awarded rank of 15th level god. Execution of magical experiments. Inspection of the Yoxral Plains. Return to Valhalla. Major roll ferocious attack. Find disable trap. Discover a mysterious spring. Who's gonna pat you on the head, boy? Llewellyn, you have been doing well lately. No, sir, not at all. Keep up the good work. Your efforts have a big effect on the war in Asgard. Yeah, I understand. I'll do my best. Child. Rescued an animal. He always gets this one. What's this? While patrolling the near base, Llewellyn finds an injured rabbit. Going up to it, he uses his own items to treat its wounds. Caught by a wolf, were you? Don't worry, it's not too bad. With this, you'll be better soon. Be more careful next time, okay? I mean, those bandages aren't going to taste very good to the wolf that catches him again. Recapture of Fort Sartori. Recapture Fort Sartori. Fort Sartori, 3rd Platoon. No rivers and tiny islands mark the Sartori region of Asgard. Here lies one of the Aesir's forts. It controls the north region and is held by Tyr, a god of great power and authority. It is vital to the Aesir. The fort has been attacked and occupied by the Vanir. Lord Tyr is still alive, but has been badly beaten and thrown into the dungeon. This is what they were made. The chapter. This is the chapter. This is why they had very particular skills that they wanted for everyone. No, Tyr! Are you alright? Well enough. I owe you all my life. Successfully retook fortress and protected Tyr. Yep. Castle. Evaluation of desired abilities. 12. I didn't really set him up for this. I just kind of threw him out there as a secondary thought. 15th level god, just like Lenneth. Execution of magic experiments. Inspection of actual planes. Return to Valhalla. Conversation with the ear, 5 points. Recapture of Fort Satori. Major role in ferocious attack. Discovered a healing herb. And discovered the enemy unit. While on patrol duty, Cashel and Ermon spot a Vanir unit. They must quickly inform base camp. Ermon, you go ahead. I'll keep watch here. Cashel? We've got to let the fort know that the Vanir forces have come this far. But someone needs to stay here and keep watch. You're faster than me, so you should go. There's no time to argue. I understand. Good luck here, Cashel. Don't do anything rash. Yeah, I know. Oh, he didn't recklessly jump out there. A conversation with ear. Wounded in the line of duty, Cashel is administered to by ear at the base. Fortunately, the wound was not grievous, and ear is optimistic about recovery. Ow! That hurts! Could you be more gentle, ear? But I'm being very gentle. Really? Cashel, you should learn how to fight a little more cleverly. Huh? You are too direct. Perhaps I should say focused. Keep it up and you'll get killed. Oh well. It's war. If your luck's bad, you die. I don't believe that. Well, it's true. In any case, you should place more value on your life. After all, you were given a new chance at life by the Valkyrie, Lenneth. Yeah. And that's it. We've already seen it. Same thing. When you send two Einherjar up, they're both in the same platoon and they get the same job. Subarashi. Give me money. Element Center, Icicle Edge, Firestorm, Darkness Arrow, which I think we already have everything we can get out of that, Reflect Sorcery, Auto Item, a Fame Fen, another Holy Grail, and Crescent Arrow. We must deal with them light elves. They be causing problems, y'all. Send someone who can talk shit. This warrior skilled in battle tactics. Wise in demon lore. I'm here with ears. So, now begins the chapter of very particular timing. So what we need to do is we're going to change June, Jalanda. Make sure neither of you have... Okay, Nanami has. That's fine. What we need to divine is... I think it's in here. Yeah, it's back on the side. My bad. These items here. These force an extra rank of whatever talents that you're trying to handle. So we're giving Jalanda 2 of those and 1 of these. We're going to give 1 of these to June, 1 of these to June, and then we're going to look at June's traits. That's not the right one. Skill, yes. traits. Okay, your traits are all messed up. So, beautiful, nimble, cool-headed warrior, sacrificing, realist. So then what we're going to do is slide down here. Is this should counteract an extra rank of his sacrificing. One for you, one for you, one for you. And then 2 for you, 1 for you. And I saw that he had some points to spend. So what did we need to get? We need hear noise, trick, and demon intelligence. Oh well. There we go. And ZEON also has points to spend. Ah, your traits were not maxed out. That'll solve that. Then hear noise, hear noise, hear noise. Trick. Hammer some demon intelligence. Yes. Now it's not perfect, but it's still decent. Make sure, yeah, you can have that dual blade. This is fine for you. I just want to make sure you're not taking one of these. You can have a silver coat. That's fine. Alright. Because it is very important to transfer these children first and foremost. Jolanda, off to Asgard. June, off to Asgard. And then we're gonna just fill these slots real quick. Save your game, as you should. Rotate those saves. And let us begin investigation. Vilnorn, the one and only reason to go there. Who's next? The Cave of Takas. It's a pretty neat dungeon. It's a little strong, but it's good. Of course. It's her. The dead one. The Dark Tower of Zappa. A tower with some annoying puzzles, but they're not too hard. 2 more. Cave of Oblivion. Last one. Oh my god. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So my dumbass thought this guy had Norio Wakamoto. No, that's not Dio. Takehito Koyasu. I'm stupid, and I don't know voice actors. But that is Lazard Villas. Enough time wasted. Let's get back on point. We did research. But that's a very important location. Only at the end of the chapter. Let's go. We've wasted enough time with my shenanigans. We know about Hylon. Let's go. But to continue talking a little bit about voice actors, we will soon discuss. I hope this isn't a bad idea. But how do I know it's the right ship? This boy, Fuyuki. Also the exact same voice as Ash Ketchum. This is pointless. We're not going to catch anything today. Bonito are a bit late this year. What's wrong? Dad, did you hear someone yell? What? Here, in the middle of the ocean? Listen, there it is again! Help me! Tasukete kudasai! What? Isn't someone going to respond to my cries? Or is that a ghost ship only skeletons ride? Are you okay? Yes. Surprised me, kid. What are you doing out here? You could have drowned. Not with that tail that I saw. My ship. It sank. Sank? What happened to the others? Where are the other survivors? I don't know. So, what's your name? Yune. I think it means dream. Ryuki, why are you so quiet? Huh? Oh, I just... Anyway, it looks like we won't catch anything today. Should we head back to port? You're probably right about that. Do you know what a lapis is? Lapis? You mean the lapis lazuli, the gemstone? That's right, but this isn't a normal one. It's special. You mean the cerulean lapis? Yeah, I know about it. Any sailor worth his salt does. So it's true that it grants wishes? If only I could find one. Ha! Hate to break it to you, girlie, but they don't really exist. Just another old wives' tale. Sorry, lassie. Didn't mean to upset you. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. The cerulean lapis. Cerulean lapis is a myth? But if that's true... What was that? You don't know? That's the Ozu. The Ozu? I really appreciate that they broke it down like that, since that's a super freaking Japanese word. And what average, everyday, early 2000s kid or player is going to know a Japanese word that hard? Ozu? In the current shift, the sea can turn into a giant whirlpool. The trouble you felt was just the ship changing course. There's nothing to worry about. I believe in the cerulean lapis. Huh? Heard you talking to my father. Father's growing old, and he's lost the ability to hope and dream. But I still believe the lapis is real. Do you think I'm silly? No. Thanks for the encouragement. I'll try to believe in it too. That's good, because you'll never find it if you don't believe. Fuyuki, if you found the cerulean lapis, what would you wish for? Well, our ship's in pretty bad shape, so I guess I'd wish for a new one. The finest one in all of Highland. What about you? Me? I haven't really thought about it. I see. Miss, you asked us to take you to this town, but now you say you have nowhere to go. I'm sorry to nag, but may I ask why you wanted to come here? Honestly, I wasn't trying to hide anything. I came here to see my father. Your father? That's right. What's his name? Cole. Regent Cole. Cole? You don't mean Shogun Cole? You know him? Everyone knows of Shogun Cole and his family. I don't mean to be rude, but are you the child of one of his mistresses? I only ask because, well, I assume that a family member would have known that Shogun Cole is dead. Do you know of the war between Hailan and the Merfolk? It had only ended a few years ago. Shogun Cole was commanding the navy against the Merfolk. In the midst of a battle, he fell overboard. There was no time to save him, and everyone assumed he had drowned. But miraculously, he later washed ashore, alive and well. He was a changed man after that. The Shogun worked tirelessly to make peace with the Merfolk and end the war. He was a war hero who became the legendary Peacemaker. But his efforts took their toll, and he succumbed to illness a few years ago. The whole nation mourned his passing. He was a great man. Oof. So the reason she wanted the lapis was so she could see her father? did Yume lie to me? This is not all about you, kid. I'm sorry, Yume, but I couldn't find anyone by the name of Ko. Thank you for trying. Oh, it's no problem. I like to help any way I can. Well, there's no point in searching anymore. Why not? Don't you want to see your father? Don't give up. The lapis, I know it's real. You said you'd try to believe in it. There's no cerulean lapis. What? But Yume. There's no lapis. My father is dead. Yume. It doesn't matter anymore. Just leave me alone. Wait, where are you going? Yume! Damn, she's fast. Is that the direction of the shore? Surely she doesn't intend to kill herself. That noise. The Ozu! Yume? Are you surprised? I'm not human. I didn't... You should get away from the shore. The Ozu will be here soon. What about you? You wanted this really happen so you could see your father. I'm kind of disappointed. Looks like you didn't trust me when all I wanted to do was help you. That's why I searched the whole city for information about the lapis. You're wrong. Huh? It's true that I wanted to see my father, but that isn't the thing I would have wished for. Then why? My mother, she died recently. Ever since my mother bore me, the child of a human, she's been ostracized by the other merfolk. Even when she died, no one mourned her. I couldn't cry. Whenever I wanted to cry, everyone would just glare at me with those cold eyes. And I just couldn't do it. But it was more than just that. I didn't smile when I was happy. I didn't cry when I was sad. When I didn't realize that I'd given up on living entirely. I was such a fool. At the very least, I wanted to make my father cry. My wish for the lapis would have been for my father, mother, and me to have been able to live together as a family. It's not fair. Now they get to be together without me. Yume, please don't do this. Goodbye, Fuyuki. Sorry I lied to you. This is part of the original PlayStation version. This isn't extra. This was there. If anything, the signs of the times show. I couldn't cry. Whenever I wanted to cry, everyone would just glare at me with those... And I wasn't able to. It was more than just that. I was such a fool. I was a fool too. Why didn't I stop her? What? What's this? When a cerulean gem is in a young man's palm. When two strangers have spoken their hearts. And when two hearts have connected as one. Then the legend has truly been reborn. The legend of the cerulean lapis.
彼女のことを思うがゆえに彼女の死を願う。願いは聞き届けた。この少女がバルハラに行けるかどうかはわからないが、共にしばしの時を生きるとしよう。
The sea did not calm. Yume did not return. But the boys sat patiently and stared at the ocean. His wish was granted, but there was no proof of this. I believe in the cerulean lapis. Thanks for the encouragement. I'll try to believe in it too. That's good, because you'll never find it if you don't believe in it. And so, Fugi decided to believe once again. To believe that Yume was happy, together with her family, forevermore. Over half the chapter already gone. There's barely enough time in this chapter to get all the things. Let's go get the other one. Vilnor. This military regime controls the northwestern continent, notorious for villainy even within the Robbers Guild. Vilnor aims to rule the continent using a secret weapon they've excavated in the far north. How tedious. I don't care how many times you ask. I'm not going to answer. Who are you? I'm Chooser of the Slain, a Valkyrie. And next comes the Death Goddess. Ugh. Leave me alone. It's too bad, but I'm not gonna die. You do not sound like the same who was weakly dying moments before. But if you wish... Even Lord Gandar's subjugation spell has no effect. They say those with dragon's blood are strong against magic. But to resist this much... Dragon Gem. That's just folklore. Do you not agree with me? Have you discovered yet yourself? It's the search, not the discovery, which is the truest pleasure. Don't you agree? She refused to eat. She's just about at her limit. Are you ready to talk? Now let's take a brief moment here and take a very, particular look at Gandar's sprite here, his portrait. You'll see a line under his mustache across his chin. That is an edited out pipe. He has a tobacco pipe, which has been cut from his sprite. You slimy scum! If you want more, there's plenty left to give! Wow, someone with a train of thought.
力では肉体をねじ伏せることはできても心を縛り続けることは絶対にできない。少なくとも我々はそれを知っている。なるほど。人権は尊重しているわけだ。約束は守ってもらえるんだろうな。 その要件をお前の仲間に伝えるなどたやすいことだ。ガノッサと言ったか。神を冒涜する邪悪な思想の持ち主のようだな。覚えておくぞ。We will remember him.
So. That's our two standard recruits, if I can get words out of my mouth. So let us observe. And I said standard on purpose. There's more, but Not now. Yume, level 1, doesn't matter. Sorceress, straight. Mermaid, age 16. She's not human like the rest. She is a mermaid. Female from Yamato. Ice-centered. She conjures Stone Torch, Icicle Edge, and Frigid Damsel. With some junk. A maiden of the mermaid people, she is able to change into human form whenever she desires. She was raised to be wary of people, but has always tried to appear cheerful. Here is a somewhat sad and tragic life. That's not what I meant to do. Here we go. Aelia. Spearman / adventurer. She is Dragonian, also a non-human. Age 25, female from Jerebellum. Fire-oriented. Move. Dreaded dragon. Comes with equipment but no weapon. Genius. Whether by choice or fate is unknown, but due to the power of the dragon gem, she's able to transform into a dragon. However, she has not yet realized that her shape-shifting, a form of necromancy, is robbing her of her own identity. So I guess we gotta pop them in. We'll pop Aelia up here. We'll pop Yume back here. So we can go to here. Traits. A drinker, hates men, foolhardy, confident, ridiculous, prideful, stubborn, but very healthy. Yume is robust, emotional, nimble. That's very important later. Flirty, loves dad, fragile, never lost, and swimmer. Super mega important later. Yume is also the one in a previous episode which was sent to her death. So, we have a few other tasks to complete this episode. One of which we'll not watch again. I will go through at the end of the video, when the cards come up and the links are there, I will link it to the relevant episode because a cutscene that we have already seen once will be included in such an episode. I think it's 3.5. So, here we go. Okay, so the guy doesn't tell me that stuff correctly. Rude. I turn to a different page. Here we go. Finally, we're going not there, but here. Weeping Lily Meadow. Weeping lilies dot this gorge, but their lovely fragrance is poison. Beautiful and deadly. The villagers know enough not to stop and smell the flowers. And so that ends this episode. Between episodes, I will go ahead and play through that other cutscene in, what's it called? In Jerebellum. Because you kind of accidentally run into that when you're in the habit of go back to where you get a character and then you find an item for them. I think this is probably the first natural case of accidentally putting yourself on the right path. The second is a dungeon that appears out of nowhere, to which we will visit in the next episode. We will also toss in the Cave of Oblivion either before or after that. But I thank y'all for watching. And as always, SIEG ZEON.